Hi everyone, welcome back. Happy Friday. It's another beautiful day here in Lugo. I hope you can enjoy the weather. I hope you can go to the beach and again, have some ice cream, okay? And a cold shower if you can't go to the beach. Today we are going to finish our unit story. Okay? Remember our friends Mickey and Millie and Mutt. It's the last time we are going to see Mickey, Millie, and Mutt. So let's look at page 74. Okay? And let's look at the photos. Let's look at the drawings, the pictures. What can you see in picture 1? Yeah, there's Mickey, Millie, and Mutt. And what are they doing? What's happening in the photo? They're eating. Yeah. It it looks like breakfast, doesn't it? What can you see on the table? Looks like cereal, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. And so they go to the park. And look at picture 2. What do they see in picture 2? There's a penguin in the picture. Right. And in picture 3, we see another person. Who is it? It's a policeman. Uh-oh, that could be a problem. And number 4, yeah, they're talking to the policeman, right? So maybe the policeman is going to help them. And in number 5, they're leaving, right? Bye-bye. Okay, I wonder where they're going. But uh-oh, in picture 6, there's another problem with the policeman. Uh-oh. And in 7, it looks like a problem again, right? Is the policeman happy? Not so happy. But in picture 8, we have Millie and Mickey. Are they happy? Yeah. And Mutt looks pretty happy too, doesn't he? Okay, so let's listen and look at number 1, okay? Read and listen to the story. Complete the sentences. Okay, take a moment and look at the sentences. This one.
Page 75, nope. Exercise 5A.
Sorry guys, that's not right. Page 75, one moment please. Here we go.
Page 74, exercise 1.
Shall we go to the park today?
Okay, come on.
Ah, look! It's a penguin! Oh, I think he's lost.
What shall we do with him?
Let's ask that policeman. Excuse me, we found this penguin in the park. Oh. What shall we do with him?
Why don't you take him to the zoo? That's a good idea.
Oh.
Didn't I see you with that penguin in the park yesterday?
Yes, that's right.
But why didn't you take him to the zoo?
We did. We took him to the zoo yesterday afternoon.
Today, we're going to take him to the cinema.
Okay, So it's a very interesting story, right? So Mickey and Millie, well, let's answer the questions first and then we'll talk about the story. Number 1, what did you write? Mickey and Millie decide to go to the park. Number 2, Mutt goes with them. 3, Millie sees a penguin. 4, the penguin is lost. 5, the policeman says, take the penguin to the zoo. 6, Mickey and Millie take the penguin to the zoo. 7, the policeman sees Mickey and Millie the next day. And 8, Mickey and Millie are going to take the penguin to the cinema. Okay, so do you understand the story, right? Mickey and Millie are at the park and they see the zoo. They see the penguin, I'm sorry, and they don't know what to do. So they see a police officer and ask the police officer. And he says, well, why don't you take him to the zoo? And the policeman or police officer is thinking, take the penguin to the zoo and leave the penguin at the zoo, right? But Mickey and Millie had another idea. Did they take the penguin to the zoo? Yes, they did. But they took him to the zoo as a nice activity. Ah, okay, let's take him to the zoo. And today, they were taking him to the cinema. And maybe tomorrow, they're going shopping, right? A lot of fun activities, right? Okay, but it's a very interesting story. And can penguins go to the cinema? I don't think so. Can Mutt go to the cinema? I don't think so. So imagine you are at the park and you are playing and suddenly you see a penguin in the park. What would you do? Think, where am I going to take the penguin? Where would you take the penguin if you saw him at the park? Well, what do penguins eat? They eat fish. So maybe you can go to a shop and buy some fish to give the penguin. Maybe. What else can you do with a penguin? What does a penguin do? Does a penguin fly? No. Well, do penguins fly? I don't think so. Maybe a little bit. And do they like water? Yes, they do. They love swimming, don't they? So where can you take the penguin? Maybe to the beach or a swimming pool, right? But maybe the best idea is to take him to the zoo and leave him at the zoo, right? Don't take him to the cinema. It's not such a good idea. Okay, so let's go now to page 75, okay? 75, activity 3. It says, look at the story and copy and complete the table, okay? For asking for suggestions and making suggestions. Okay, so complete the sentences. Okay. Have you finished? If you haven't finished, you can stop the video, okay? And we will continue when you come back. Okay, asking for suggestions. What did you write? What shall we do with him? Okay, what shall we do with him? And for making suggestions, okay, why don't you take him to the zoo? And the second one, shall we go to the park today? And let's ask that policeman. Okay? So these are all ways of asking and making suggestions. Okay? What shall we do with him? Okay? What do you think we can do with him? Okay? If you see a penguin, I don't know. What shall we do with him? Right? You are asking for a suggestion, an opinion, an idea, right? You are asking for an idea. And then we have making suggestions, okay? You have an idea, you have a suggestion. So you are going to suggest and use 3 different ways. Shall we? Okay. Don't you? And let's. So you can say, why don't you take him to the zoo? Right? Let's take him to the zoo. Shall we go to the zoo? It's the same way of making a suggestion. Okay? So, just for an idea, shall, okay? What do you think about? Okay? This idea. Okay? What is your opinion? Okay? Shall we take him to the zoo? Oh, yes, that's a fantastic idea. Okay? So you are making a suggestion. Okay. Let's continue with activity B. It says, find the answers to these suggestions in the story. So, shall we go to the park today is a suggestion. What do they think? Okay, how do they say yes or no or etc.? What do they answer? Okay, so number 1, what did you write? Shall we go to the park today? Okay, come on. And 2, why don't you take him to the zoo? That's a good idea. Okay? So they agree, they disagree, right? It's a good idea. Okay, come on, let's go. All right? If I say, shall we have an ice cream? What would you say to me? That's a good idea. Or, okay, come on. Right? Or, yes. Or no. Okay? It depends. The answer can be yes or no. It can be positive or negative. All right. Activity 4A. Match the cues to the pictures. Okay. So what do you see in these pictures? In picture A, what does that look like? Looks like a computer, right? Yeah. And B? It's a bicycle or a bike. Okay. What's this? What's this activity? Yeah. Ping pong, table tennis. And D? It's a swimming pool, isn't it? Maybe swimming. And this? Computer game. Everybody knows this, right? And F? Maybe it's a CD or a DVD. Maybe it's a film or music. Okay. And this one? Looks like a ticket, doesn't it? A ticket to something. And a drink. Okay. So you have to match the cues to the pictures. The cues are, number 1, have a drink. 2, go swimming. 3, go cycling. 4, play table tennis. 5, go to the zoo. 6, play a computer game. 7, watch a DVD. And 8, go on the internet. Okay, so match the cues to the correct picture. Pause the video and come back when you finish. Okay. 1, have a drink. H. 2, go swimming. D. 3, go cycling. B. 4, play table tennis. C. 5, go to the zoo. G, right? You can see the elephant on the ticket. Play a computer game, number 6. E, okay. 7, watch a DVD. F, and go on the internet. A, very good. So what I want you to do in activity B, okay, it says work with a partner, but you can write it, okay? Take turns to suggest things and give answers. So, for example, what shall we do this afternoon? Okay, let's play a computer game. That's a good idea. Okay, you can also say, what shall we do this evening? Or what shall we do on Saturday? Okay, you can change it for different times of the day and different days. Let's play a computer game. Shall we play a computer game? Why don't we play a computer game? Okay, so I want you to write a small dialogue, okay, a short dialogue with the cues from activity 4A. Okay, so you have a computer game, so don't worry about computer game, but have a drink, go swimming, go cycling, play table tennis, go to the zoo, watch a DVD, and go on the internet, okay? You can write, okay? Write the dialogue, and you can send me the answers, okay? All right, now we're going to continue with activity 5, listening. We have a dialogue, okay? Listen to the dialogues and complete the table. So you have, what do they do? Okay? Excuse me. Yes, there are 2 dialogues, okay? And when do they do it? Where do they meet? And at what time? Okay, so I will play the dialogue, okay? Dialogue 1 and dialogue 2. You can listen as many times as you want, okay? And we will correct the dialogue together, okay? So let me delete that. 1 second.
One.
Let's go.
Page 75. Exercise 5A. 1.
Let's go swimming this morning. That's a good idea. Where shall we meet? Why don't we meet outside the sports centre? Okay. What time? Is 11:30 all right for you? Fine. So I'll see you outside the sports centre at 11:30. Okay. See you.
2.
What shall we do today? Why don't we play tennis? Okay. Where shall we meet? Let's meet at the bus station. Okay. What time? How about 2:20? There's a bus at 2:30. Fine. I'll see you at the bus station at 2:20. Okay. See you.
All right, so as I said before, you can listen again to dialogue 1 and dialogue 2, and you can complete the activity, okay? And then come back when you're ready. Okay, we're back. So, number 1, Laura, let's go swimming this morning. That's good. Okay, that's good. Where shall we meet? Sorry. Yes, this morning. Where shall we meet? Why don't we meet outside the sports center? Ah, sorry. No, I'm sorry. Start again. Okay, activity 5. Activity 5A. All right. Let's correct. What do? They go swimming. When? This morning. Where? Outside the sports center. Okay. And what time? 11:30. All right. Then number 2. Okay. What do? They play tennis. Okay, they play tennis. And when? Today. Where do they meet? At the bus station. And what time? 2:20. Okay, so I have it written here. I missed writing the time for one of them. 1 second. 11:30. Okay, 11:30. Okay, so go swimming this morning outside the shop. Outside the sports center, and 11:30. That's dialogue number 1, okay? And then dialogue number 2, play tennis today at the bus station and 2:20. All right. Now, with activity B, I want you to complete the dialogues, okay? Complete the dialogue, and then we will come back and correct, okay? Okay. Let's go swimming this morning. That's a good idea. Where shall we meet? Why don't we meet outside the sports center? Okay, what time? Is 11:30 all right for you? Fine. Okay. Sorry. So I'll see you outside the sports center at 11:30. Okay. See you. Number 2. What shall we do today? Why don't we play tennis? Okay. Where shall we meet? Let's meet at the bus station. Okay. What time? How about 2:20? There's a bus at 2:30. Fine. I'll see you at the bus station at 2:20. Okay. See you. All right. So again, if you need to listen, all right, you can go back and double check. Okay. All right. So that's it for today, boys and girls. I hope you have a very good day and a very good weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.